Hey Panda fans, just wanted to show you this new piece I've got for my car, the Sisley. It's a centre badge for the steering wheel. I got it from John Dragonman, whose channel is linked here. It's quite good, that, quite like that. Anyway, he is a top class guy, top class mechanic. Do check out his videos if you're interested in pandas, because he's restoring several of them. He has several how-to videos, etc. But that's enough of a a recommendation. Anyway, this is the badge here. These are quite hard to come by, and fortunately he had one, and this will be really good for my car. I'm going to fit that, and then the next part of this video, hopefully, is going to be me fitting it and showing you about that. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so for replacing the horn pad, what you want to do is have the steering wheel turned through 90 degrees, I think. Anyway, turn it sideways so that the horn pad is facing, this way. And then you should be able to access screws which are at the back here with a screwdriver. Now I don't have a stubby one, so what I'm having to do this way so that I can, fit the screwdriver in that way. I can't fit it in at the top, so I'll have to turn the wheel through again. So yeah, I'll just going to do that right now. So once you have removed the screws, on this particular model the screws have little washers on them, which I've managed to make come off in one piece, so which is good. So you're left with the horn pad, which doesn't have a particularly big groove there, but you can use. I'm just going to use the car key and very carefully. And I should point out that if this was one that I was really concerned about and I wanted to not damage it at all, which I haven't anyway, but then I would use a cloth over the key to prise it out. However, this one's coming away really quite easily. I haven't damaged it, as you can see. So when you pull that away, you're left with the back of this, which is just these contacts here, and these springs. So the springs, I'm just going to inspect them. They seem good. Everything seems fairly decent in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna. There's nothing really to be done there, so I'm just gonna put them back in. Oh, sorry, no, I was facing the right way. I'm just gonna put them back in. Then I'm going to take the new / old one anyway, and I'm just going to place it over, making sure that the springs are going to be in contact with the contact. Funnily enough, that's what you would naturally assume. Yeah, okay. So that's on. Another thing to point out is it's a lot easier to do this if you don't have the battery connected. Now this car doesn't have a battery in it yet, so that's not a problem for me. You will notice this horn pad is ever so slightly beveled there. I'm not worried about that though, because almost every single one I've seen of pictures of on the internet, they're all like that. Must be something in the way that the pattern is, or the way that's cut out. But they don't seem to set quite as well as the normal Panda ones. However, I'm not concerned with that. I think it looks fantastic. So I'm just going to put the screws in. Hopefully the screws should draw it in a little bit more as well. So I'm going to put the screws in and then turn the wheel the correct way round, and then I'm going to see how it looks. But at the moment it looks like it's going to look absolutely fantastic, which I'm really pleased about. Okay, so that's it done. The screws are nice and tight at the back. I haven't tried out the horn to actually see if it works yet. That was the next thing to do. And also today, at some point, I'm going to put a battery in this and try all the electrics out again, because I changed the headlight switch. But that's to come later today. I'm really quite pleased with this wheel. That's a really nice, easy job. It's it can be done in 2 or 3 minutes here, really quick. Do it in 10 minutes, and just take it really slow. I did it in about 5 minutes there, so I'm pretty pleased with that one. Yeah, so that's how to do that. Hey YouTube, so this is the second attempt at seeing if all the electrics work. Now it's worth noting that I've put the new headlight switch in and cleaned all the hedgehogs, the connectors in the engine bay, and sorted out the wiring up to this point. So it'll be interesting to see what works and what doesn't work. The results from the last test were in the video. Previous, I forget the number of it, but anyway, let's have a go. So putting the headlight switch on. Okay, so the green light's up on the dash. Now, before, when I went to put on the dipped beam, it made a buzzing sound from the engine bay, which I think, well, Dragon Man told me was possibly the headlamp washer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now when I take this down to the dipped beam part. Oh, that's odd. I put it down to the dipped beam part and the light has went off completely. The brake lights are still on.
Oh, the front lights, you see them shine on the road. So if I'm with the bonnet.
Oh. That's what, you go to the front and see what's happening, will you? No, the dip beam is supposed to light up in the dash.
Yeah, mine doesn't. My QR didn't. It's just moving, but that one's working, but this one's about to.
The driver's side isn't? What about now? That should be the full beam. Completely, not even the side light. So that's unusual. The light on the dash doesn't work, but we are apparently getting full beam. Another annoying thing is the inclinometer is supposed to be lighting up here at this point, but as far as I can see it isn't. So that's bad news. Oh crikey. Oh no, the light's okay, the light has come back on the dash. No, for both. I wonder just because I've got this bloody flash on. Right, okay, that you can see a little bit better now what's going on. I'm going to try out the horn as well. It works. Sounds absolutely rubbish, but it works. Okay, the inclinometer isn't working, which is really annoying because that was working before. Just dropped it. Try the indicators. Okay, I'm told they're all working. Try the 4-wheel drive selector. Selected 4-wheel drive, but the 4-wheel drive light isn't coming on now. Oh, that is annoying. Because that was working before. Okay, I can hear the rear motor going for the rear wiper motor. What else is it to try out? The radio again. Yep, radio is working again. Right, so it's just a case of, and the clock works. Right. Oh, that is really annoying that the 4-wheel drive light isn't coming on, because that was working before. I was really pleased with that. Oh goodness. Nope, the needles on the dash I just noticed for the fuel light were doing something. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look outside and see what's happening. Okay, so after some wiggling about of wires, I'm going to turn off the flash because this is really annoying because... Okay, so you can see the inclinometer's now working there. The lights on the dash appear to be working. Let's see if the four-wheel drive indicator light comes on now. I've been wiggling some wires. No. No. Right. Okay, well that's, that's something to work towards, I guess. Okay, right, cheers.